What you're about to see is a controversial police encounter that has raised serious questions about accountability, power, and professional conduct within law enforcement. Interview.
What's your name?
It's Michelle Muccio.
Okay.
Listen.
Why doesn't it count?
Step back. I'm gonna move you if you don't step back from me right now. You understand?
I'm going to stand here while you're doing the transaction because...
Move back.
No, you can talk, man.
What can I do for you?
High power?
Yes, sir.
High power.
What can I do for you?
You need to get a better attitude at your age.
So you are allowed to have park camp stoves or fireplaces provided for such purposes, portable stoves in established campsites.
Yeah.
You being live streamed?
Can you stop filming, please?
You have no jurisdiction.
Okay,
over
so
there.
what? Really? Is that what you think? Okay, what are you doing out here, sir? This is a military installation.
Come on, guys.
Oh, really?
Welcome to a place where truth doesn't flinch in the face of power, where every frame of footage slices through the polished mask of authority. In a world where transparency is sometimes treated like a threat, the camera has become our last line of defense. But when justice only shows up for the lens, what's truly terrifying isn't the misconduct, it's the institutionalized powerlessness behind it. These aren't just scattered moments, they are a detailed map of a system resisting the very right to be questioned. And we're here to keep asking, relentlessly. A quiet sense of helplessness seeps through every frame, not from the weakness of the people, but from the weight of authority twisting under the gaze of a camera.
Listen.
Why doesn't it...
1. The video opens directly in tension, with commands like "step back," instantly setting a confrontational tone before any real context is given. There's no gradual buildup. The conflict is already active, which immediately pulls the viewer in. As narration begins, the situation is framed as something larger than a simple interaction, turning the camera into a symbol of accountability versus authority. The officer's urgency contrasts sharply with the citizen's refusal to back down, creating an early power struggle. Even without full clarity, the emotional weight is clear. This is not a routine encounter. By the end of this segment, the foundation is set for a developing conflict where neither side is willing to. The tone is tense, uncertain, and already escalating into something far more serious.
Step back. I'm gonna move you if you don't step back from me right now. You understand?
I'm going to stand here while you're doing the transaction because...
Move back.
A citizen arrived at the Missouri Department of Revenue to register and obtain documents for an outboard motor. Unlike previous visits, this time he brought a particular tool, a phone. Recording. After repeated obstacles and a lack of transparency during previous phone interactions with the agency, he decided to document the entire process to ensure objectivity and accountability. However, the moment staff noticed he was recording, an employee demanded he stop immediately. The reason given was the potential exposure of personal information of others nearby. He refused. He stood firm in his belief that he was in a public space where the right to record is protected under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution.
77.
That's me. Hello. Hi. Trying to get an outboard title.
Okay. Take a look at the paperwork you've got.
All right. So, it's actually been applied for. So you guys have the 798s,
Okay.
right? They've never been registered or titled in the state of Missouri before.
Okay.
Good.
May I take a look at
So yeah,
the
here's
paperwork?
yeah, that's just, I don't know what you need exactly, but those are just the registration receipts. There's a total of 8 of them.
All motors?
Yes. So I
You
got,
haven't received any of them.
correct. No,
correct?
have not
Okay.
received any of them, no. I got these letters in the mail. I've been dealing with this for almost 2 months.
Okay.
So I don't know if you need to see any of those or not. I actually just got off the phone earlier with someone back here that hung up on me, so...
You're not
figured-
recording, are you?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to. You can't record us in here.
Okay, well, I am.
I'll be right back.
Interview 2. The situation escalates when the citizen explains he is recording due to past issues and lack of accountability. What begins as a routine transaction quickly shifts into conflict the moment the camera is noticed. Staff express concern about privacy, but the response feels more like control than genuine protection. The citizen firmly asserts his right to record in a public space, maintaining a calm but unyielding stance. This contrast between composure and authority creates growing tension. The situation escalates further when threats of involving police are introduced. Instead of backing down, the citizen invites it, which completely changes the dynamic. At this point, the disagreement transforms into a standoff, with both sides now firmly committed to their positions and no willingness to compromise.
Back. Hi.
She's informed me that you're recording. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we do have to ask you to stop recording just because you could potentially pick up other transactions and that would put other customers' personal information.
That's your responsibility to stop that from happening, not mine. I'm in public property and public view, and that's all open to public observation, obviously.
Okay, we do have to ask you to stop.
Okay, you can ask.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean to you,
No,
but
you're
it's
fine.
it's a misunderstanding. And I'm just trying to get my
Okay.
my business done. You know,
Okay.
it's
I am
the reason
very
I'm
happy
recording is because I have to provide some kind of accountability. Unfortunately, because of my experience with DOR in the past is part of the reason I'm doing
I'll go do
this.
this at my desk.
Okay. She doesn't feel comfortable
Hey,
with
that's
being
cool.
recorded
She can go wherever
and-
she wants. Yeah,
and
that's cool.
You are potentially
Right.
putting other people at risk, but she will get you taken care of.
All right, appreciate it.
You can record me all you want.
Yes, and I will.
Yeah. But I want to know who you are.
Okay. Well, I want to know who you are.
And you're not allowed.
You have a name?
You're not allowed to record.
You have a name?
I do have a name.
What is it?
Just like you.
What is it?
So
You're not gonna tell me?
I'm not going to tell you. So you can put me on YouTube and you can do whatever you want, but you do need to leave with your camera.
No, I don't.
You will, or we're going to have the Capitol Police come arrest you for trespassing.
Bring him.
Okay.
Bring him.
We'll get a hold of him real quick.
Sure, sounds good. You don't have a name or a badge number or anything? I know. You're not gonna give it to me?
Yeah, you can step outside and talk about it.
No, we can talk about it right here.
So my curiosity ended up getting the best of me. And I thought, while I'm waiting on my titles, I'll take Lester up on his offer and go outside and talk to him.
I'm sorry.
Hey, get away from me.
Yes.
Can't believe you just got in my face like that. You're gonna learn the hard way, buddy.
Just have to cut these down here. Okay.
She knows you're doing that thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think he likes it either. Chief who?
And we can talk out here.
Interview 3. Once outside, the situation intensifies rather than de-escalates. The environment becomes more personal and less controlled, leading to a sharper confrontation. The official steps too close, triggering an immediate reaction from a citizen, who calls out the lack of personal space. What follows is a tense exchange built on dominance, distance, and verbal pressure. The situation escalates further when aggressive language and warnings enter the conversation, raising the emotional stakes significantly. Neither side retreats, and the standoff becomes psychological rather than physical. The citizen continues to assert boundaries while the official challenges them, creating a constant push and pull of authority. Even when there is a brief attempt to return inside, the tension remains unresolved, signaling that the conflict is far from over.
No, I'm
You just can't
gonna go back in and get my stuff.
No, you
I'm
can't
going
record
to.
inside, but you
Chief
can
who?
talk out here.
Chief who?
What'd you say your name
Chief
was?
who? So you're still gonna refuse?
37. Actually, just tell them that.
Faces away from me every time he doesn't want to hear what. Don't want me to hear what he's telling somebody.
All right. Thank you.
Do you still want to tell me who you are?
So yeah, I will gladly tell you who I am,
Back up.
but
You're just a little too close. It's personal space, you know.
where you're recording.
Right. From back here.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm not telling you that. Listen, they're probably waiting for me in there, so I'm going to go back in there since you're refusing to tell me who you are. Got it? All right, cool.
I'm glad to talk to you, but you won't tell me who you are.
Before it be.
So, like I said, I wanted to get back to the window to make sure they weren't waiting on me for anything. And I was there for just a few seconds when Lester decided to come back and start harassing me some more. Dude, I'm right here. Step back.
I've got the right to stand where I want to stand.
Oh, really? In my face you do? In my face, you got to stand right here. Okay. Well, then we'll just cozy up, buddy.
I just don't want you to
cozy up.
I just don't want you
All right,
to
we'll cozy up. Since you don't want to give me my personal space, we'll just cozy right up, won't we?
Let's go outside and talk.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Grab your stuff and
No,
let's
I'm
go
good.
outside.
I'm good.
You don't want to talk with me?
Yeah, I do. From a distance. You're not getting in my face like you just did.
I'm not getting in your face. I'm standing here talking to you like two gentlemen.
This is a normal distance to have a conversation with a perfect stranger. That's what you think, huh?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Does this look normal to anyone else?
Why is this bothering you?
Because you're 8 inches from my face. That's why. I'm about to clear my personal space if you don't move.
Are you threatening me?
No, I just told you I'm about to clear my personal space if you don't move.
I'm asking you to not record.
Okay, great. You can ask
And
me all
if
you
you
want.
to clear your
can
personal
ask me
space,
all you want.
go ahead and clear your personal space.
No, I'll just let you to continue to assault me. I have an alibi to make right here, and that is that I was wrong about it still being considered third-degree assault. The statutes have changed since my days on the job, and it now falls under harassment, not assault.
How am I assaulting you?
Do you know the definition of assault? Let's say your criminal investigation. So I'd assume that you know the statute very well.
I do.
You know what third-degree assault is?
I do.
Placing someone in uncomfortable or offensive situation.
Like
Which is exactly what you're doing right now.
Like you're doing to all these people here?
By recording in a public building? That doesn't count. Listen.
Why doesn't it count?
Step back. I'm gonna move you if you don't step back from me right now. You understand?
I'm going to stand here while you're doing the transaction because
move back. This is a normal space for somebody to be.
So
stop moving towards me. Okay.
You will not put your hands on me again.
Really? Okay. All right. Step up.
Right.
See what happens. Stop. Move back.
You're recording yourself assaulting me.
I'm recording. Look, I'm back into a corner here, and you won't stay back from me. So just stay right where you're at, and we'll be cool.
Conversation.
All right. All right. We're having a conversation.
Okay.
Interview 4. Back inside, the confrontation becomes more intense and physically close. The official again approaches the citizen within inches, escalating the sense of intimidation. The citizen immediately raises concern about personal space, turning the situation into a direct dispute over boundaries and conduct. Legal terms such as assault begin entering the discussion from both sides, shifting the conflict into a more serious dimension. Each party now frames themselves as the victim, using justification and self-defense arguments to support their position. The presence of the camera becomes crucial, serving as the only neutral witness in an otherwise subjective clash. Tension peaks as neither side backs down, and the situation reaches a point where escalation feels imminent. Just as it appears to be reaching a breaking point, law enforcement begins to enter the scene. Interview.
So you still don't have a name?
I do.
Okay.
Lester Elder, Chief of Criminal Investigation at the Department of Revenue, personally approached the citizen and ordered him to stop recording. Elder refused to identify himself, moved in uncomfortably close, and displayed clearly intimidating behavior. This conduct on its face could constitute unlawful detention, a violation of the right to be secure in one's person under the Fourth Amendment. When the citizen requested that Elder respect his personal space, Elder allegedly made physical contact with the man's face, an act that could qualify as physical harassment under the state's updated criminal statutes. Right then and there, the citizen demanded Elder be placed under arrest for infringing on his personal rights and engaging in violent conduct.
So you witnessed him put his hands on me?
Huh?
You witnessed him just put his hands on me?
I did not.
I do want him arrested for assault. He just pushed me back.
He's 8 inches from my face. I have the right to clear my space, especially whenever I'm tucked into backed into a corner like this.
Leave, so.
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Patterson.
Patterson.
Did you get your business done with the state?
No, I don't. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
But he won't put his phone down to do
Because I don't need to, and you know that.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah,
But
he
you can't touch him, man.
Well,
if I got in your face, if I got literally 6 inches from your face right now, you would have the right to remove yourself.
I was
from that
standing right
situation,
here.
correct? Yeah, okay. You do know this is all on video, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So you're gonna sit here and lie to me?
We can have a copy of it.
Okay. Yeah. No, if you want.
And it's on video of you putting your fingers right to my face and telling me to step back.
Yes, because
And
you're
gonna
still too
assault me.
close to me, and you're way
I am
further
not
away
too
than you
close.
were whenever you before when you
So you're
were
gonna put
6
your
inches
hands
from
on
my
me
face.
again?
If you approach me the way you did, yes, absolutely, I have the right to defend myself just like you do.
Well, you don't have the right to put your hands on me.
Yes, I do. When you get in my face,
No,
I
you
absolutely do. You want to bet?
I do.
Try it again.
I'm right here.
Okay, and this is cool. But you step close, you step up to me like you did, and yeah, I'm gonna move you again. Do you understand that? It's amazing that
Was
you're
I
in
any
criminal
closer?
investigations.
So I was the same distance.
You don't need to get a jury going here. It's all on video. Okay.
I know it's on
These
video.
people are here to do their business like I am.
Right.
And I don't know why you think you need to bring them
But
into
they're not
it.
causing this kind of an issue, are they?
Yeah, you are.
No, I don't think I am.
Okay, are we done now?
No, because
You
I've
just-
asked
you
you.
can just
can't-
carry on.
I've asked you
Just
that you can't
go
record.
away from me. Okay,
but you still want to record.
Okay, well, that's not your decision to make. Okay.
Well, we can't
It's
have
not.
recording with.
It's not.
The private information we have.
Private information should be protected. If it's not, that's their responsibility.
Right.
Not mine. I'm in
what
public.
transaction are you
I'm in
doing?
public property.
So what
in
transaction
public
are you doing?
accessible areas. It's not your business.
Well,
you
sure
can ask
it
them
is.
if you want. No, it's not.
Are you renewing a plate or?
All right. Are we done here?
No, because you put your hands on me and I want to press charges for that.
Then do it. Here we go.
I'll write out a statement.
Okay. Can we come out here and talk, please?
Well, they've still got. I'm still trying to get this done. You know, if we can talk when I'm done, absolutely. That'd be fine with me.
Okay, now.
5. The arrival of law enforcement introduces authority meant to stabilize the situation, but instead it deepens confusion. Both sides present completely opposing accounts of what happened, each firmly believing they are justified. The citizen demands accountability, claiming physical contact and intimidation, while the official argues it was defensive behavior. The responding officer listens carefully, but avoids immediate judgment, which prolongs the uncertainty. The situation becomes less about what happened and more about interpretation, as both narratives compete for credibility. The presence of video evidence adds weight, but does not immediately resolve the conflict. Instead, it highlights a deeper issue: how the same event can be seen in entirely different ways, depending on perspective and authority.
I have to investigate whether or not you assaulted someone or not.
Right.
So I have to give everybody's statement and story on this. I got a lot of witnesses. You got a video.
Right.
Okay. So, I'm not sure what you're attempting to accomplish.
Well, part of the reason I'm even recording in the first place because I've been trying to conduct my business with DOR over the phone. They hang up on me. They don't call me back for 2 weeks. I finally get a hold of them, and they hang up on me. You know. So this is the only way I can provide any kind of accountability is by having video evidence of the whole encounter.
Okay.
It's a pretty reasonable thing, right?
I suppose so, but
Okay.
I'm still not sure that. Do you feel like it's accomplished now with what you got going?
What's accomplished exactly?
That your business.
Well, I don't know because I haven't had a chance to talk to this lady about I don't know where. She's probably got something to tell me. But
Probably been easier just to attempt to do it first.
listen, I don't care. It's not your responsibility. What's easier for me? Okay, you can pontificate about
may
that
be
till the
going to
cows
jail
come
for
home.
assault.
Oh, really? Okay, all right. Actually, he's the one that assaulted me. You should know this. You should know this as a police officer. I don't care if you don't have to touch somebody to
I know
assault
what
them.
4th degree assault is.
There you go. There you go. Okay, and you can do that without touching someone. If you get inches from someone's face, that's assault. That's assault. Especially when they're backed into a corner like I am right now. That's assault. So yeah, go ahead, hook him up.
I'd rather
You're not
take
going to?
anybody to jail.
Oh well, if you are, you're taking him.
Because I put my hands on you?
No, because you assaulted me first.
How did I
I have the
assault
right to defend myself.
I didn't
How did you?
assault you.
Can you explain to him what 4th degree assault is?
Yes.
He apparently doesn't know. Seriously.
Can you explain what 3rd degree assault is?
I just did. But also, I'm not the
Putting
law
your hands on me and
enforcement.
pushing
I'm
me
not the
out?
law enforcement officer. Yeah, that's called self-defense. Hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you, buddy. And it's shocking that you're that ignorant of the law. It really is.
I'm not. Some people are, but I'm not.
You're demonstrating your ignorance of the law right now. Can you? I mean. Can you explain to him 4th degree assault, the concept of that, and the concept of self-defense? And if I were to approach you, especially if you're backed into a corner like I am right now, got inches from your face, I would expect you to defend yourself, right? I would, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm sorry this is so difficult for you, especially you. But what are you gonna do?
Well, I know
at this point, I would like to officially and formally
like being put in
charge him with assault. I'm a complaining witness, willing to write a statement, but I'm charging him with assault.
Well, you do what you have to do, but I've
will.
got witnesses out here to know
Okay,
what's
great.
going on.
And I got video.
Right.
All right.
And that video will show what we're talking about.
It sure will.
Right.
So you're gonna go away now?
I'm not going away until this officer, we have a talk with you and we can talk outside. I told you we could talk outside, but you don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, obviously. I'm here trying to get my business done.
Is it almost done, man?
I don't know.
I have 8 transactions to run. He's technically only allowed to run 5 at the window at a time, but I will be happy to move these back to my desk because I am not going to be recorded on your phone. I feel very uncomfortable invading my privacy and my personal space.
Privacy in
I
public.
have every right as a
You have
human
no right
to
to
not be
We talk
recorded.
privacy in
outside
public.
and we can
Can
bring
you
those
please-
transactions
I will
back.
be moving this back to my desk because I refuse to be recorded. Lester, I'll holler at you when I get these done, okay?
I'm obviously going to need those back.
Can I press charges on him for recording?
Yeah, sure.
So can we talk outside in the hallway, away from the public?
Can we just go out there, man? I'm not trying to. I don't want to arrest anybody.
I appreciate
just
you
want
being-
this to go.
I appreciate you being
smoothly.
respectful. And I guess as long as they're working on my
I
stuff.
wouldn't, if I was
working on
her,
your
I
stuff.
wouldn't want to be filmed either.
Right.
Well,
Right.
I understand, but
Okay.
if you were me,
I don't even want to be
you would
filmed
also.
right now.
I understand. You would also.
Interview 6. The confrontation shifts fully into legal discussion, with both sides debating terms like assault and self-defense. The citizen explains his perspective step by step, emphasizing being cornered and physically pressured. The official continues to justify actions based on perceived threat and proximity. Meanwhile, the responding officer attempts to mediate but avoids taking a firm stance, which adds to frustration on both sides. At the same time, administrative resistance appears again as service is delayed or denied due to the recording. The citizen refuses to leave, stressing long-standing delays and past frustrations with the system. This segment highlights a deeper breakdown, not just between individuals, but between public service expectations and enforcement authority.
For them to actually do their job and provide you with the public service.
And every time
she may
I've
be
come
now.
up here,
She may be now,
they've
but
always-
you don't
I've
know
never had any
the issues I've been dealing with in the past. It's been going on 2 months now. I've been trying to get this taken care of, and frankly, they're just people in DOR that don't want to do their jobs. So
it's probably everywhere, man.
it is to a certain extent. It seems to be a recurring pattern over here. So
I'll keep my opinions about all that to myself.
So can we
Sure,
step outside
sure.
and talk?
Can we just go out there, man?
I'm good. I'm good right now. We'll see what becomes of this, and before I'm done, I waited a long time just to get to the window, so I'm not just going to walk
I
away.
get that, man. I gotta wait too, just like everybody
Right.
else.
They're being processed now.
Right. Well, they haven't been processed. I need to talk to her, figure out where I stand. Hey, does this guy have a name? He's refusing to identify himself to me.
You haven't told me your name. We've
I
asked you.
don't need to. I don't need to. I'm not the law enforcement officer in this situation. Yes, I do. Well, yes, you're all right, and I will. But not to him right now.
Well, I know that you put your hands on me 2 times.
Okay.
And shoved me back.
Okay.
And
So what are you going to do about it?
I'm telling the Capitol Police officer.
So what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm trying to determine who started what and why.
Okay.
I find that
I'd be
most
happy
of
to.
this was preventable, and that's why
It was.
you just attempted to do it the right way first.
He's the one that approached me.
That's because she didn't like being.
What makes you think I didn't attempt to do it the right way, quote unquote, the right way first?
I don't know. You didn't.
Because
come
I
here
just got done telling you, I've been trying to handle this for months.
Sit over the phone.
And over the phone, yes. Whenever you get hung up on, you don't have much of a choice than to come in person.
Correct.
Right?
I agree with
Right.
that. That's
Okay.
what I meant. Did you just try
That's
to
what I'm
come
doing.
in here and do it?
That's what I'm doing
without
now.
phone?
That's what I'm doing now.
'Cause if you hadn't upset her,
Well, you know what?
and then this
If I
wouldn't be
don't have the experience documented, then it's my word against hers.
I get that.
And I want accountability. Period. That's not
Did you
unreasonable.
ask her?
Ask her what?
Hey, can I film this so that we have?
If she
surprised what
here's the
people say
deal.
if he's gonna-
If she'd have been nice about it, if she'd have asked me, nicely, from one person to another, I said, yeah, sure. You know what? Who knows if this is even going anywhere? But if it does, I'll blow your face out. And that, which is a courtesy that I don't have to do, right?
Right.
That she'd have been nice to me about it. Otherwise, she's in public, I'm in public. You have no right to.
Yeah, I know.
Question.
I know how.
Yeah, you know how that works. So there you go. That's where we're at. So what do you want to do? Otherwise, I'm just gonna
go have a conversation with you without.
And that's fine. But like I said, I'm not giving up my.
Obviously,
I'm not giving up my
going.
seat at the window because I've literally waited. I've waited for months to deal with this.
Does she
right?
have everything that you?
I don't know. Because,
I mean, did you
she
give
has-
her all your
No.
paperwork for all your transactions?
No.
Okay.
You still don't have a name, huh?
I do have a name.
Okay.
And you,
Is it your policy by chance to identify yourself
apparently
when a
don't
member of
have-
the public requests it?
You apparently don't have a
I
name.
bet you it is.
You don't have a name.
I don't have the responsibility to give you my name. Do I? You know. You should know that. Are you that ignorant of the law? Really? Yes or no question?
I'm not.
Okay. So does a member of the public have to identify themselves on request by a member of law enforcement? Do they? Yes or no?
Are we going to talk about the
Yes or no?
with this individual?
We can talk about. You can talk about. We can talk about you assaulting me all you want.
We need to go
All
outside
you
and
want.
talk about it. Yeah, come on.
No, you're good. I'm good. I mean, I'm good. Yeah, good idea. Sergeant's a little more savvy of the law than you are.
A police officer eventually arrived at the scene, but no enforcement action was taken. The officer merely held a brief conversation.
7. The situation becomes repetitive and tense as both sides continue debating identification, rights, and procedures without resolution. The officer attempts to de-escalate by suggesting moving outside, but the citizen refuses, prioritizing completion of his transaction after long delays. Each argument circles back to the same core issue: accountability versus authority. The refusal to provide identification and the insistence on recording keeps the conflict active. Despite multiple attempts to redirect the situation, no clear solution emerges. Instead, the interaction highlights frustration on all sides, with the system appearing unable to resolve the conflict efficiently. The standoff remains unresolved, sustained by procedural hesitation and emotional pressure. Interview 8.
With the involved parties. When people must turn to their cameras to protect themselves from public authority, the question is no longer who's right and who's wrong, but rather, who does the system truly serve? He didn't cross any restricted barrier, just a citizen with a camera, facing a system that seemingly doesn't want to be seen.
No, you can talk, man.
What can I do for you?
High power?
Yes, sir.
High power.
What can I do for you?
You need to get a better attitude at your age.
An independent citizen approached the headquarters of the Indianapolis Police Department to carry out what he called a civil rights check, a symbolic act representing the right to be seen and the right to speak, protected under the First Amendment. But a female officer soon arrived and ordered him to leave the area, claiming it was private property. When the citizen requested her name and badge number, as required by policy, she refused to provide either, despite being the one who initiated the interaction. A silence heavier than any command settled in. Tension rose as more officers appeared, forming a silent but clearly intimidating circle. He wasn't arrested, nor was he physically removed, yet the mounting presence and baseless demand to retreat could amount to a form of unlawful detention, contradicting the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable seizures. Refusing to identify oneself after engaging in official conduct is not just a breach of protocol, it's an act that obstructs the public's right to hold power accountable, shaking the very foundation of trust and transparency and public responsibility.
Just do your job, nothing.
Okay, well, you stand back over there.
I'm
You're
fine.
taking my attention away from this traffic.
Stand up here, but
All right, go over there, go somewhere, just get away from my traffic stop, okay? Because you're taking my attention off of him. So go back to your vehicle or stand out of my way, okay?
I'm out of your way.
Yes, you are.
Just do your job.
That's what I'm doing.
Hey, I'm here for them, not you.
I know I got pulled over. I don't have a tag right now. Like I just bought the car. So I wasn't wearing my seatbelt.
So they got you for no seatbelt? Yeah. They had a cop for a back up. They had a cop for all this back up. You through now? Hey, now you're through. You can talk to me now. You can talk to me.
No, my business is done. Yes, sir.
No, you can talk to me. High power?
Yes, sir.
High power. What can I do for you? You need to get a better attitude. You ain't getting hurt.
Sir?
You're young.
I am. Yes, sir.
So you need to learn to deal with the public because we're going to start videoing you more and more. So I mean, you can be nicer to people.
Well, nicely, from one person to another. I said, yeah, sure, you know what? Who knows if this is even going anywhere.
See what you're doing. I'm watching my traffic stop.
Yeah, but you need to learn to deal with the public.
Yes, sir.
Because we're going to be following y'all around watching y'all. Well, with that attitude, you're going to get somebody hurt. We don't see that.
Okay.
That's not what we're out to do. So, but y'all have a good Labor Day weekend.
Take care, okay?
Y'all too. Was you run over a nail?
I don't know. Something. It's flat, I know that. Where's your stuff? Get it. You gotta...
Well, you're young, so I know you watch YouTube, right?
Yes, sir, no.
You watch YouTube, yeah. News in Alabama.
Yeah.
You'll be there tonight. Y'all have a good day, man.
Sometimes what's called private property is nothing more than a convenient excuse, a way to raise invisible fences around what should belong to everyone. Transparency. Was this an act of discrimination, or merely a cruel string of coincidences, repeated again and again, simply because of the color of his skin?
And I believe in Buddhism too, so there you go. You have a nice day, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you. That may be the officer right there, actually. That's him right there.
On November 3rd, 2022, in the heart of Boca Raton, Florida, a black man walked into a public building. He came to speak his mind, to declare that he was dropping his lawsuit against the police and giving up his pursuit of a business license. It was a personal decision, an act of free speech and expression, protected under the First Amendment. But then, a police officer approached, authoritative, scrutinizing. The man was asked to present identification. There was no sign of a crime. No law had been broken, yet his right to privacy, firmly guarded by the Fourth Amendment, was crushed in that moment. He shared his experience. Every time he set foot in that building, someone would call the police on him, a pattern of behavior he believed could only be explained by racial bias. Quiet, but persistent. So he took it further. He asked to speak directly with the police chief, the very person who told him to leave the public premises, as though his presence alone was a threat. Was this a denial of equal protection under the law? A right guaranteed by the 14th Amendment?
To record you. So the city of Boca Raton keeps on harassing me being a black man. I went over to a public building. Okay? They've done this before. Officer Glass harassing people. Taxpayers pay for these buildings. Everyone has a right to enter a public building. We're going to go right over here to the officer that basically just kicked me out of a public building. I was talking to the receptionist, letting the receptionist know that I was not going to continue with the lawsuit because the police left me alone. As I'm telling her this officer in this squad car right here approaches me. Okay, and I got it on video. So at this point, he says, "Do you have business over here?" I'm like, "This is a public building, isn't it?" Literally, I'm telling the receptionist, I decided not to go through with the lawsuit because the police, up until this point, had stopped harassing me. The cop goes on further to say that he got a call, they don't want me in the building. No one knows my name, I haven't committed a crime. Then the cop proceeds to ask me for ID. You're never gonna get ID, I haven't committed a crime, right? So I was also telling the receptionist at the front, I'm getting ready to get a business license, okay? I told her because of the way that I was treated, I'm deciding to not get the business license here in Boca Raton or the state of Florida. And I'm further explaining to the person at the front desk, I do nature photography. Okay. I'm building a website as we speak currently, okay? I have a pre-sale already and everything. Because the level of discrimination that I have experienced in Boca in a month and a half, I've only been here for a month and a half, the level of discrimination, you guys will be sued. I got 3 videos of discrimination. Your officers cannot explain why they keep on approaching me. So what I would like to do, we're going to go back over there. Since you're the chief of police, let's go back over there and talk to the officer that just kicked me out of a public building for no reason. He doesn't have a reason.
I understand your concern.
Okay? And you're the chief. What's your name?
It's Michelle.
Okay. I didn't know who the chief of police was. I'm not interested in police, right? But when your officers consistently harass a black man, you guys lie and say, well, it's not racism. How is this not racism?
Can I ask you a question?
Go right ahead.
If he calls us and says that they're concerned, and I'll look in to see if they call.
Well, no, I want to walk back over there right now because this is the second time this has happened.
And I appreciate what you're saying. I have to go to a meeting, but if Officer Glass is still
No,
here?
it's a different officer. So the fact that they've been directed to call the police every time I enter the building is very concerning to me. Well, very concerning to me and very troubling.
Okay, they're not under my purview, city.
But you're the chief of police.
I am, and I'm in charge of the police department.
So what I want to know is who gives the order? Because I haven't committed a crime. So what ends up happening, the first time I showed up at the building was like a month now ago because Officer Glass approached me, which I have that on video. He approached me and I told him to get away from me. You have no reason to even have a conversation with me. Why are you even approaching me? There's nothing friendly about the police. When this type of behavior happens, this is why we need to defund the police. Because when you have an excess of police that's running around harassing black men for no reason, harassing black men for no reason. They don't have a valid reason to why they keep on harassing me. There's no valid reason at all.
Then my recommendation to you?
So why can't we go over there so you know who the officer, all I want you to do is know who this officer is. I want to go with you so he can see my face and that I talk to you. Well, just I want to know who you know.
All I'm going to see is who the officer is, and then I will be.
So, where did that officer go?
Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I know where. Hold on, let me see. Because he was doing business. I told you they couldn't.
Now, he wasn't doing business. We got it on video. He said he was called on me. The video doesn't lie.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
We just want the chief wants to know who he
I
is.
can see who. Look at the car number.
No, we need his face. Let's.
The final segment expands beyond a single encounter into multiple incidents, showing a repeated pattern of tension between citizens and law enforcement. In different scenarios, the presence of cameras consistently triggers resistance or discomfort from officials. Additional cases highlight claims of discrimination and repeated confrontations without clear justification. The narrative shifts from individual conflict to systemic concern, questioning how authority responds when being recorded or questioned. Despite different locations and people involved, the behavior patterns feel familiar, reinforcing the idea of recurring friction between transparency and enforcement. The video ultimately leaves viewers with an unresolved question about accountability, perception, and whether public institutions react differently when they know they are being watched.